Hey guys, it's me. I guess this is gonna be my living with depression video. Since I've done the anxiety one, so this time without Ruby in my shot, I'm gonna do a living with depression one. So let's get to it. Okay, so I was diagnosed with acute depression in 2006 because my mum was very ill and I was still at school, I was still being bullied, and I found it extremely hard to deal with, and it got to a point where because of the bullies that I was very depressed, I was very low, I didn't want to get out of bed to go to school, or what teenager does, but this was not normal for a teenager of my age. And so my dad took me to the doctor and he told them about my moods and everything, and then I got a diagnosis of acute depression. They put me on some tablets called fluoxetine. I was on them for 7 years, and my body became immune to them, so they had to put me on some new ones, which they put me on venlafaxine, which made me very, very sick and very ill. So that didn't work at all, so they put me on what was the other one? Venlafaxine, sertraline, and that also made me sick. I was vomiting virtually every 5 minutes because of it. And then they put me on citalopram, which is my most recent. The citalopram does work, but it doesn't work as well as I'd hoped it would. I still get my really bad days, and I still get the days where I just don't want to get out of bed and I just don't want to do anything. I just lay down all day long, not doing anything, not going out or anything. I try and push myself to do things, but it just doesn't work. With depression, it's a case of it's like you have this weight on your chest that similar to anxiety, but this is different. It's like you have something pinning you down onto the bed and you just can't physically get up, and it's horrible. It really is. And then there's also like the suicidal thoughts that come with it. Dealing with those is very, very hard. I mean, I've struggled with self-harm before. I still do. I mean, I haven't done it for 3 weeks now, which is good. Well, nearly 3 weeks. I guess I have my best friends and my family to thank for that. And it just gets harder each day. So I try and take it each day as it comes, and I mean, it's not easy to live with. It really isn't. It's not easy at all to live with. I'd be lying if I said it was. But like, I was seeing a therapist before because my doctor was very worried about me, and then they discharged me because they're only allowed a certain amount of time with you. So they referred me over to a high level therapy because the level therapy I was getting wasn't good enough, wasn't helping as much as it should be. So I'm waiting for that, which could take up to 8 months, so I've got to take each day as it comes until then. I'm on 40 milligrams citalopram and 160 propranolol at the moment, which is helping a little bit. I mean, it helps a lot. I mean, it takes away most of my anxiety attacks, but the depression side of things, I still get my bad days. It doesn't take it away altogether. But like with depression, it's a case of like, it's not just the mood that you're very low and you can't be bothered to do this or you can't be bothered to do that. And it's not just that, it's the suicidal thoughts that get you, because it tells you like, oh, you'd be better off dead, and I can't do this anymore, and I don't want to fight anymore, and it's tough. It really is tough, and I struggle hell of a lot, and I get suicidal thoughts every day at some point, and fighting those on a daily basis is just one of the toughest things to do for me. Fighting that and my anxiety issues on a daily basis, that requires a lot of strength in itself. It requires a lot of courage, and being able to do that on a daily basis without struggling isn't easy. I mean, I struggle on a daily basis. I struggle on a daily basis, and some days I just feel like I don't want to do it anymore, and I just can't live anymore. And I think my friends they wouldn't care if I was gone, or my family wouldn't care if I was gone, which is the depression talking, and I know deep down that it's not true, and so that strength just to ignore that is in itself a battle. I guess the hardest part is not, I guess this would be triggering for some people, but like with the self-harm, you feel like it's your only way that you can release your suffering. Essentially, it feels like it's the only option to get rid of all the feelings you're feeling inside. Well, it might take it away for a little while, but it's not a permanent solution. I've learnt that over the years. But if there's anyone out there debating whether to self-harm or to overdose or any of like ending your life kind of thing, don't do it. You're stronger than that. You really are, and everyone is special, and I truly believe that. And I mean, I got told that I was special once, and I never thought it was possible. I never thought I was special. I still don't, but loads of people tell me that I am special to them, and that to me means the absolute world to me. And I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for my heroes. I'm fighting for my family. I'm fighting for my friends. And I just want to thank every single one of you out there. Satu, Alex in Australia, Lay, Joe, and Emma, and anyone I've ever met at a concert or a convention or anything like that. I just want to thank you all for being so lovely to me and understanding what I'm feeling and how I deal with things, and not walking away essentially like so many people have done. And yeah, so just thank you. You have no idea how much this means to me, for you being there for me, and just talking to me helps, and I will never forget it, I promise. And I love you all. So that was my video on living with depression. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you all. Mwah!